many ways to travel. Some of us want to sip pina coladas on the beach, while others are looking for immersive or experiential travel. Marisa Rodriguez later found a way to be fully immersed in history and science by taking part in a volunteer vacation on an active dinosaur dig in Wyoming. That is so awesome. Marisa, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Marisa, how did you manage to go on a dinosaur dig?
You know, I decided a few years ago that I wanted to do something really different. I like vacations that have a little bit of adventure and a learning aspect. And so I ended up scouring the internet and finding a dig in Wyoming. So I applied and was accepted to attend. So that's how I managed to do it.
Okay, so what is that experience ultimately really like?
Yeah, it's, boy, I think I was a little unprepared for it, but it was great because you go and you get trained in exactly what to do. And then once you start digging, it is a lot of work. I think there's a lot of manual labor involved that maybe some people don't realize. I think some people think that what they see in a museum is how bones are, but they're not. You have to do a lot of digging. But then once we got to where the bones were, there were bones everywhere. I mean, we were stepping on bones. There were so many bones around. And what we ended up digging up was a triceratops that was 66 million years old. I know.
That's awesome.
Wow.
I am so into this. This is great. Hey, Marisa, where did you stay when you were out there?
Yeah. Can I talk a little bit more about the bone?
Yes, of course.
Please,
go
sure.
for it. Yeah.
That to me is sort of the most exciting part. I mean, some of the things that we found from the Triceratops were the horns and the frill. There was some kids next to me who actually dug up the frill, which is the part behind the Triceratops head. And then we even found T-Rex teeth. And then the experience itself was, again, it was a little hard because you didn't know if you were looking at rock or bone. So we learned how to distinguish the two from one another, and you can tap and actually hear the difference. But then something I figured when all else fails, what we learned to do was lick the rocks. So I never thought I would say,
hold on. You lick the rocks to figure out if it's bone or rock?
Yes, if you don't know, and sometimes you really can't tell, you lick rocks and your tongue sticks to bone because it's a little porous. So, I mean, I was happily licking rocks.
I love every single thing about this. Marisa, you are amazing. This is awesome.
So what gave you the idea to begin with to even go on a dig? Like you were like one day sitting at home, like, I'm really bored. I want to dig up a dinosaur.
Okay, I want to be honest here. So I actually I had a little bit of interest in archaeology in college and went on this dig thinking, oh, I'm going to go on an archaeology dig. Well, I find out that this is a mistake a lot of people make because archaeology and paleontology are different things. Paleontology is digging up something that used to be a living creature or person, and archaeology is digging up artifacts that people made. So I kind of had it in my mind that I wanted to go. I had a real sense of discovery. I wanted to find something. And then when it was 66 million year old bones, I mean, you can't get much better than that.
That is really, really cool.
That was really cool. All right. So if other people out there want to go on a dig, how do they find out where to go? How can they follow your adventures?
Yeah.
Where do we send everyone to go get more information?
Like me.
Yeah.
Like Nikki.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, I did find that it was kind of hard to find these sorts of things because I started looking for more myself. So what I decided to do, I talked to so many people who said, I really, really want to do this. But it was like finding a needle in a haystack. So I decided to start something called Ancient Odysseys. And it's a website for people like me who want to find active paleontology and archaeology digs. And the cool thing is like these kinds of things are everywhere and they're open to people of all ages. And especially now, COVID, it's kind of a cool thing to do because you can be outside. So it feels kind of safe. So that is sort of an easy way for people to find things is to go to ancientodysseys.com and subscribe. And I am going to be updating as new digs come on board.
Marisa, I am ready to start my adventure with my family.
She's your biggest fan.
Yeah, I just love this idea. I'm so happy you went on this adventure to share with all of us, and I'm ready.
Thank you so much for sharing your story with us and for coming on the show. You have to come back and tell us the next time you're going on a dig.
Thank you. I would love to.
Thanks, Marisa.